All right, Grasshoppers, it is 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon Eastern time, so we're going live here. Now, right now, Larry Melnick is backstage. So we're doing a little this little training on him right now, a little education. He's decided he'll show up like 1 minute before the show, where the rest, James, Ron, and I get on, converse, ask how the family's doing, talk about life in general, everything. But Larry doesn't do that. So we're this little bit of learning here. Hopefully, he learns a lesson from this. We're going to bring him in now. Here he comes.
Maybe he's busy today. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he's shaving.
What is this?
What did you say before, Gresh? He was giving directions?
He's giving his wife directions outside how to clean the leaves up.
Why are you doing this, Larry? Like, you used to get on early, we talk. Now you get on like 1 minute before the show.
I was busy.
What? Soaking your nails? What?
I'm never late, Tom. So I
Yeah,
got
sure.
stuff. I have a job. I'm not like you guys, independently wealthy. I've got a job.
You making trades?
I'm making trades. Plus, I've got every 2 years you have to do continuing education. So I got to sit here and listen to people talk about my job and my work, and then I have to take a test. And
I saw that you started to work out a little bit at home too, in the backyard.
Yeah.
There.
Well, not enough weight on those bars there for me.
A deadlift's a tough exercise. Right after you've had a few PBRs, you start deadlifting. It's not going to go well. James, how are you doing? Number one ranked team in Canada right now. James Patrick is coaching. Congratulations.
It means it's nothing. I didn't do anything, so don't congratulate me. It's just some sports writer saying that.
I know. I understand that you don't want to get too carried. It's good coaching to not get carried away, but at the same time, it's a nice honor to.
How many junior teams are in Canada? 100?
60. I think there's 62 major junior teams. Major A.
That's it? Only 60?
Yep. Yeah, it's like 20 in each league: Quebec League, Ontario League, and the Western Hockey League.
Wow.
Here we go. So Billy Boy, Mel came to kick ass, chew bubble gum. It's all out of bubble gum. Here's Bill. So we get on this show, the Thursday show. Bill is like tight with Mel. So some of the other shows I do, Bill's getting on like, "Oh, hi Tommy, how are you? Good to see you again." Like,
Oh, I saw that where he was ripping Mel too.
yeah, that's right. Yes, good point.
That guy, yeah, William Karunkachuk, whatever his name is, he was ripping you a new ass on one of the shows.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you see that, Mel?
You know what? I can't see you guys. I'm going through some bullshit here with. Oh, there. I lost the connection.
But can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Wait, get rid of the other one.
Holy shit.
You're on twice. That's the problem. See, we get two Mels now.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Okay, we got to get rid of you.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, but you got to get off.
X out on one of them, Mel. Can you X out one of your two screens?
I think I moved. Me, all right, Mel? Here, talk to us.
I don't know how to. Holy shit. I'll get my kid to do it. I'll be back in a second.
Can't wait.
Oh.
I'll text him.
All right, I get rid of you.
Okay.
You're gone. The other one's gone.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
What did you do? Paint your wall back there, Mel?
I still don't have you guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're there.
Am I?
We see you.
All right.
Mel, you there?
Okay, let's go. What's up?
We've been on the show for 4 minutes already.
Jeep was worried about Edmonton. That was a tough game. But other than that, everything's good, right?
Did you see about that turtle they found with two heads?
Yes, I have. Well, thanks a lot, Ron.
Oh.
They found a turtle with two heads. Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Barnstable, Massachusetts.
Is that where it was? I didn't know where that was that close.
Yep. Bicephaly.
How big was it?
Small.
Small.
Yeah.
Two heads are better than one, Tom.
Yeah.
Good point by you.
Half chewed caramel.
Yeah. Ron, okay, let's get right at the exciting news. How is the new juicer working?
Unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Well, you got to go in the kitchen. I'm not getting up.
I've got the sense that there may not be a new juicer. I don't want to accuse anybody.
No, there's juice in the kitchen. There's juice.
No, new juicer. Like a machine
yeah.
that makes potato juice.
I can't remember. What the hell is it? Well, next week I'll put it up on the shelf right there.
Okay.
Today I don't feel like getting up.
So you didn't get a new juicer.
Pretty close, Tom.
What's the problem?
I went over to Costco yesterday,
Right.
And I had my son and my daughter with me, and we loaded up 2 carts, big time.
No juicer in the carts.
I couldn't find one there, Tom.
Actually, you know what? I don't think there is one right now. And
Yeah, I know. I looked. I couldn't find one. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to blow your idea how great Costco is.
Yeah.
They don't even have toilet paper there anymore, for Christ's sake.
well, a little shortage, I think.
Yeah,
They'll be back.
it's pretty shitty of them too. I'll tell you that.
No matter since you brought up the toilet paper, whether it should be hung over or under. Every time I go someplace, if it's not done properly, I put it over. I change it.
That's wrong, Tom.
I beautify the world.
No.
Why over? Why is it over? Why do you like it over? Because that's where it goes. Over your ass.
Much cleaner. Like Mel had some burning issues, he said last week. And I think it's because he had it under and it was rubbing against the wall. Probably getting some dust or something up there.
Oh, getting some of that. What's that paint called? We know that paint they make. What is it? China makes it, right? That paint, crap in it.
Paint the crap.
Lead-based paint.
That's it. That's it.
That's caused the burning. Because Mel said he had some burning issues.
Mel's ass.
Right.
News release. They no longer make lead paint.
They don't.
In China, they do.
They made the coronavirus or COVID instead, right? Yeah. It's good.
So, have burning issues taken care of, Mel, or are they still a problem?
No, you still pull the toilet paper under, Tom.
Okay, I was more worried about your health because I care about you. The burning issues all taken care of.
I've got no burning issues.
Oh,
Oh, here's a good point by Deb Merkenscheiser.
oh, here we go.
So point. Oh, there you go.
You can make the
Probably
point on the bottom too, Deborah Meserinhausen, Anderson.
No, but it works much better. Yeah, let me work it over. Yeah, Mimsy
Well,
agrees
you
here.
make a
Mimsy's a
point
very
of it.
intelligent woman.
If you make a point of it, at least it knows where it's going.
So James, you lost 3-1 to Edmonton in that big game. But it was really they had an empty net goal, so it was like a 2-1 game. Really,
2-1 game. I hate to say we were up 1-0 halfway through the game. They tied it and went into the third, a tie game. Real good game. They're fast and they play real heavy on the puck. You got to be engaged in the battle.
Right.
And 6 minutes left. We gave up a little breakdown on a battle in our end, and they won the battle, got to a guy in front, and that was the difference. So I like the way we played. I liked a lot of the game. We had a couple breakdowns. We had a lot of chances. So we outchanced them in the game, which for coaches is a big deal. We crack chances, and I think chances might have been like 18-14 for us. So,
and you're on the road too. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
But they're a good team. It'll be
Forwards don't back check. That's what happens.
well.
Forwards don't back check.
On the winning goal, I was mad at one defenseman and one forward. So
Yeah.
they both had a hand in it.
spread the wealth.
It's
Yeah.
like Pierre LaRouche said, right?
Pay me $250,000 to score goals.
Yeah. If you want to pay me another $250,000, I'll back check too.
There you go. That was great saying. We hadn't played with Pierre. I remember him saying that, and I didn't know who he was. Hadn't met him.
Yeah. So you thought he was a jerk until
But he's a good teammate. He's a good guy.
he was awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Pierre was and talent.
Yeah.
He would be one of the most talented guys we all played with.
I met Pierre in 1974 in an elevator. They were playing I think they were playing the Memorial Cup against Regina
Oh, is that right?
in Calgary. Yeah.
And would you have ever thought you're going to be teammates someday?
No,
How was the meeting, Ron? Was it kind of like an emotional meeting, or just like a
it was kind of a drive-by.
drive-by?
Yeah.
But it must have meant something. You remembered it, though, right? So it must be a meeting.
Yeah, well, Pierre LaRouche, he was big goal scorer in the league in that back then.
But he was saying that about Ron Greshner too. He was saying Ron Greshner.
True too, but no, he was amazing how he could score goals.
Gresh, somebody's saying hello to you here.
Rocco.
Oh yeah. How you
Really-
feeling? How's he feeling?
Who? Is this? That's not Rocky. That's Rocco.
Well, that's Rocco Spada.
That's what I said. How's he feeling?
Is he sick?
I don't know. Just asking how he's feeling.
Chief, how was my city of Edmonton? There's a big ceremony happening in the next, is it Friday? Kevin Lowe's jersey's getting retired.
It is, hey?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
Friday, I think. Yeah.
You know what's amazing is how nice it is around the rink there now.
Yeah, they've really built it up, haven't they?
Like the buildings that have gone on around it. Like it's, it might be the nicest rink in the league or biggest and most modern,
Oh,
the Edmonton Rogers Center, but just the surrounding, all the high-rise apartments, like in the one block every direction. It's like they weren't there 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's.
what kind of crowds did the junior team get?
We probably had in that game, I think there was about 3,500. So in our league, we get 3,000 to 7,000, 8,000 a game. We played in Lethbridge the next night and had like 4,500. I will say this, just like the NHL, NHL crowds are down, I think something like 35, 40% across the board. And they just haven't come back from COVID. It's affecting us as well.
Yeah.
So.
Mel, a few comments here. You're looking sharp today. What are you wearing?
Yes.
What do you got on?
Yes. He's wearing yes.
Hugo Boss.
Yes.
Hugo Boss.
Yes.
You got guests on? And what kind of smell do you have there today?
You're right, boss.
Hugo Boss? See, I knew it.
I felt like being a boss today.
You're always the boss, Mel. Always.
Yeah. So I had a little bit of an opportunity to listen to you and Jillian and, Tara. So again, wandering minds, inquisitive minds, like, how are things going with your Sunday?
With what?
with your Sunday, let's call them shenanigans.
No, that's not. Mel, you're trying to create something here that's just not there.
Well, no, but everybody wants to know. I'm one of the ones that wants to know.
What do you want to know, Mel? What do you want to know?
What happens on Sunday?
What
Sunday?
happens on Sunday?
Yeah.
I cook my Sunday meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Deborah Meserhausen, Hosen, Anderson, and I, and Podwell and Ira have a different take on it.
Oh, you're buddied up with Ira now, are you?
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't. Deb and I are new. What do you call it? Facebook friends now. Sorry, Ira.
Deb, Meanershog, and Anderson.
Yeah. Meserhausen, Hosen, Anderson.
So, Mel, you can just thank me in advance. Say, Tom, thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, that's the first thing you've done for me.
Oh,
I will get James.
the first-
Hey, James got his swag to me in 3 days. The Selly Salt girls, the hockey mums, they'll get it's already on its way. I'll probably get it today in the mail.
Well, it's going across the border. It's going to take longer than that.
Well, possibly. All I'm saying is, you know where I'm going with this.
Mel, I sent you stuff. You never picked it up.
No such animal. This is getting, it's
It was sent to you.
I'm not able to sleep at night because I have no Ranger swag. I go to the freaking hockey game.
Well, how'd that go? Did you get down in the locker room?
I didn't go. No. Did I go in the locker room?
Yeah, the Rangers locker room. Did you go down?
No.
They didn't. So how'd the dinner go the night before?
There was no dinner the night before.
You didn't get together with the Rangers?
Nope.
Oh, I thought that was all set up.
No, they were out. They were out there. Adam Graves was out there with he had all the alumni.
I'm sure they did. I didn't get a call.
Well, that's
Wow. Oh, that's somebody dropped the ball. We had that all set up.
As soon as I'm going to call them right now while we're on the phone.
You know what it probably was? The fact that I got him invited to the golf tournament and then
Oh,
he
he didn't
blew
show
it
up.
off.
Yeah, well,
And he blew it off. They probably felt like, listen, if we bring him to dinner, he's just going to blow us off anyway. So
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
I thought that they do that in every town in Canada. They bring the
No,
alumni.
I know. I'd seen Adam. They gave me a Ranger jacket 2 years ago or when they came to town. So I thought there was something, but I didn't want to bug Jackie. I didn't want to bug you guys because I know you're really busy. You know?
Getting you salt. Getting you salt.
Mel, how was the game?
Well, it's a production, Jeep. It's not just going to the game. It's organizing 3 guys, my son to make sure he's ready, my neighbor to make sure he's ready, Steve Smith, not the Steve Smith who shot the puck in his net, and the driver. So these guys.
Driver, hold on. You get like a limo driver?
We got it. No, so they both, Steve and Mike, they both own season tickets. I said, listen, you guys, I'll take you to the box, the alumni box. Somebody was asking if it was free. It was comped in the box for that night for them. $3 beers, Budweiser or Bud Light.
You have to buy your own beer?
Yep. It used to be free, and then it wasn't free. Now it's $3 each. But we're going at there's a sports bar right in the arena. Very fancy, high, okay.
He's probably
Michael
did it the
Pettit.
night before. Mike Small was at the dinner. So everybody doesn't know. Michelle Petit was traded from there.
Don't bring that stupid name up ever again.
Mike Small.
So we have a pregame Caesar, right? Then we had a couple, I won't say in the car, and then we get to the sports bar. I've made the reservation. We sit down. A Caesar is $16. A beer is $11. For an hour of our time, it cost me $250.
Wow.
And then a free game. So there you go. And then
how many beers did you
I don't know. I don't remember. To be honest, I really don't remember. And so the Rangers are up 2-0, playing well, and all of a sudden they have a little conniption and they lose in overtime. But it's pretty good.
Who are you cheering for, Mel?
Rangers.
Okay, and you never watch hockey. So for someone who never watches hockey, what'd you think of the hockey?
I wasn't watching. I was sitting at the bar.
Oh,
I know Panarin scored. So
I went to my first game last Friday. Great game.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
How much of you did you watch, Ron?
I watched when I got home. I watched it on 12:30.
that's the thing. We do more talking with people that we haven't seen in 2 years. You know, fans.
Guys, you're so social.
Well, Glennie Anderson was up in the box. Danny Clark was up in the box. Mark Lofthouse. So I hadn't seen them in 2 years. So
Danny Clark was at the golf tournament that you were supposed to go to as
yeah,
well.
I know. I talked to Danny. Yeah, he's building a nice shack down in Florida. He's got more money than you do, Tommy.
He's a wealthy man. He's done well in life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How about
Barry
Glenn
reminds
Anderson?
one. Where was Flocky? Well, that's a pretty good sentence he put together there.
Yeah. So
Could that be the one?
I talked to Ronald Flockhart yesterday via FaceTime. He is getting ready to pack his truck and drive down to Palm Springs for 5 months.
Flocky hockey?
Flocky Hockey's going to Palm Springs, and I'm going to go visit him in January for 2
Can't
weeks.
believe that. That's a surprise.
I might be out there in January, Mel.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't found a place to stay yet. I've looked into a couple of hotels. It's freaking expensive, man.
Why aren't you staying at Flocky Hockey's place?
He's got a he rents a place, and it's not big enough for more people.
Huh. Wow. I thought you guys were tighter than that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Something happened? You guys get in a fight?
Nope, everything's good. It's not like you and I. It's like him and I. We converse and we're on the same wavelength. You know.
Is Rochelle going too?
She will go
this-
too. Yeah.
Okay. You're
She
letting her
actually-
know.
She said yes. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
So what happens to the shack on the Melnick Mountain? Who takes care of that?
My son will be here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for 10, 11 days. It's just a short trip.
Okay, good. Gresh, how's the Nook? Cleaned off or what?
Clean. It's clean as you could imagine, Tom. It is so clean that you can probably eat off of it.
It's kind of what it's for.
Okay, I got to go to the doctor.
No, he can't leave now.
No, I got to go to the doctor this afternoon.
Rochelle, right? He was okay. Rochelle be paving the roads in Palm Springs during.
Clam. It's not clam.
Springs. Clam Springs.
I miss that.
That's why I couldn't find it to make a reservation.
Oh
I
God.
was spelling it wrong.
Plam Springs. They changed the name of it to Plam Springs.
I've been spelling that name wrong all the time.
Oh,
Hey, Ron, I tried to get the Fantasy Springs in Coachella. It's booked solid for like 2 months. Do you have an inn there? Do you know anybody there?
My sister does. I can call her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll take 9 months for her to get something back to me, like Mike Schwag, or will it
No,
be?
my sister not like
his sister will get it done.
Okay.
There's another hotel there too. I can't remember what it's called.
Belly's all over you. It's the Plam Springs Hotel.
No, it's
Great steakhouse there called the Plam too.
Get good clams. The Plam with the clams.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Winnipeg next week from 2 weeks from tomorrow, Jeep.
Yep.
I'll be there for me and my baby son are going up there. We're going to spend 5-6 days up there with his brother, and we land at 8:00 Friday night. We'll be in the casino at 9.
8:30 maybe.
Maybe as soon as we get there,
Mhm.
and then we're staying there till Thanksgiving Day. We're coming back here, and then he comes home in December after school's out. Goes back the 4th of January. So I'll fly back with him for a while. And then I'm going to go from there to Palm Springs around the 8th, 9th.
What time?
Probably whatever time I can get on a flight, Tom.
Yep.
I'm not really, not in a hurry to go anywhere.
Okay.
I'll be there. I'm looking at dates, probably January 9th to 22nd. 12 or
Yeah,
13
I'll be
days.
there. I'll be there probably around the 12th or something like that.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Where's this? Plam Springs?
Plam Springs.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's why I couldn't find the goddamn reservation to fly out there.
They couldn't find it on the map, right?
I was spelling it wrong.
Yeah. Well,
Thank God we got that straightened out.
thank God.
But
I was,
anyway, yeah, because my sister has a house just off of Washington Boulevard. So
is that a popular street?
14 minutes. Yeah.
14 minutes. What?
14 minutes to the casino. and 9 minutes back.
What area is that in?
I have no idea. Palm Springs that way. I don't know. Indio, close to Indio, I guess. I have no idea.
If you look carefully at Larry right now, it looks like his head's grown, right? Like,
Oh, yeah. The clock.
Why are they all picking on you, Mel?
I don't know.
no, it's just an observation. Nobody's picking on Mel. We can't pick on Mel. Mel, the things Mel's been through, the man he's turned into.
Like, do these guys know like what kind of left hand you have?
DeVito's going to find out.
Oh,
I wonder if he's short like the other DeVito.
Probably.
oh, look at Ira. Jeez. Right back to the bad spelling too. No period.
Here's a question for Ira. Like, does he work every day except Thursday? Or does he work at all?
Well, remember, it's a non-profit, right? So obviously he's not doing very well.
Yeah.
So maybe he just doesn't work. He's probably there at work, but just not doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
Preparing for the spelling bee. So James, what's going on with the kids? Any problems with COVID amongst the team?
Nope. We've had no issues, knock on wood, but I mean, I think same restrictions that everywhere else. You have to wear a mask on the bench if you're coaching. I know our GM has talked to our players about limiting outside activities. All our school kids are doing online schooling in our classroom. They're not going to a school. So we're we're open up, but the players are keeping pretty tight on their movement, and so we haven't had any issues yet.
I heard Crosby, right? He got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay? He's got it, and he said he was immunized. People just assumed that he's vaccinated, but he wasn't.
How's our friend Mr. Cockle? Everything good there?
Yeah,
I was waiting for you to come back with that. I took your
he's all
time on
good.
that.
He's all good now.
Is he? Okay. Looks like the sun's shining. You're back at the estate. Day off today?
No, I got a game today. I just got home from my morning here. After the show, I'll have probably an hour rest and then head over to the rink.
Well, you still have pregame nap?
Not like a player. I lie down. I might close my eyes for 20 minutes.
Right.
Not the 2 hours that you used to get as a
Yeah.
player.
Oh, yeah.
Just 'cause we're getting older now, she always much sleep.
What's your pregame meal?
I made some penne today.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a salad and penne. Just
Nice.
Looks like you got a haircut too.
like 2 weeks ago, I think. So
Okay, it's Drop Dead Mike. So first of all, let's deal with his name first. He's thinking like he's Drop Dead Gorgeous or something like that? What's that mean? I don't know. All right. But anyways, Fox signed a big deal with the New York Rangers, 7 years, $9.5 million a year. I was kind of surprised it wasn't more, but
Why didn't he take 8 years? Couldn't he sign 8 years?
could have signed 8 years.
yeah.
But he's like Charlie McAvoy, Seth Jones, Dougie Hamilton. They're all in that same range, it says. But Fox won the Norris Trophy last year, so I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I thought winning that, I thought he'd be between 10.5 and 11 at least.
Yeah.
So they got a good deal on him. He's a good player. He's good with the puck. You know, doesn't skate as well as you did, Tommy, but everybody can.
You think
I
he's
think-
set for
I
life?
think he's got elite hockey sense.
Yeah.
And I think the market was set with those other guys. And yes, I mean, I think they can say, this is what they've done over 3 years. That's their points. And this is where you are. This is where you fit. Like, yeah, I think he probably could have said, well, I just won the Norris. I need 10 instead of 9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure the conversation with him too was, listen, we need if you really want to win here,
Yeah,
you've got to
that's
be
a
some
big thing.
sacrifice there.
Yeah.
How much does Mika make? He just signed, didn't he?
Zibanejad, I think I can't 8 or something up there near that. So did everybody see the Eichel trade today?
Way to go,
Eichel.
Buffalo.
Eichel to Vegas for Krebs, Tuck, and a first-round pick, and they swapped third-round picks.
Yeah, I think that should keep Eichel on his streak when he gets there. Not making the playoffs.
Well, so they obviously had to trade away those two players, Krebs and Tuck. And what I read today, they're $10 million over the cap, right, James?
Yeah.
And they're fine with that because, again, Eichel won't play. He'll go on long-term injury reserve until he gets the surgery done and everything. But then they've got to find a way to get under like $10 million off their salary. So that means they're going to have to trade away other guys just to get. So it isn't just Tuck and Krebs they're losing.
How can they be $10 million over the cap?
Because Eichel makes $10 million.
Yeah, okay, but that
He's on long-term injury reserve.
You got rid of 2 players.
But he's on
Well,
long-term
they
injury.
got rid of one guy who's making the minimum
Right?
in Krebs, and I think Tuck was like 4 million.
So that's $5 million.
That's close to 5 million there. They probably shed, but I know they were right up against the cap.
Okay, so even if it's $5 million.
And but not only that, but Tuck's on long-term injury reserve. Tuck was not on their salary right now.
Oh,
He's out till January. So they've traded an injured player for an injured player.
Right.
And those salaries don't count when you put them on long-term. They don't count against.
Right.
I think Buffalo's going to make out good in this deal.
yeah. Well, James, you coached Krebs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you really like him a lot as a player.
I really do. I think he's sometimes it's hard to project what a player will be when he moves up a level.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. Like the biggest example for me is Guy Carbonneau was leading the Quebec League in scoring. And when he got to the NHL, the best way for him to succeed in the NHL was become the best two-way, and maybe defensive center possible. And so Krebs is a high-end junior player. He was our MVP last year. He was MVP of the league, I should say. And I think he'll be a second to third line center in the NHL. But I've never coached a more driven, competitive, hardworking. His drive is off the charts. Like, he is as competitive as there is, but he will do anything to get better. And I mean, all the things you ask your players to do. So I know he'll succeed. He is a captain type player. So
Do you think that like if Tommy was the way he is today would have been like that 40 years ago, it would have been like about the same as Krebs?
he might have.
Yeah.
Well, if
Like,
I can't tell. You give me a compliment there,
I
Ron?
don't know. I don't know what that. What
Yeah.
side do I jump on there?
Yeah, I know. I can't.
I mean,
You've been nice to me.
I think Tommy's like all of us. I thought I worked out hard when I played. I tried to work out my hardest. I think Tommy worked out hard too. But now we know a lot more about training.
Yeah,
I
totally.
wish I knew when I was 20. I wish I knew what I knew now.
Isn't that true? Like working your core and your diet and all that stuff. Yeah.
The core and the diet are the two biggest ones for me. And
Or
that affected my career.
Yeah.
Because I had back surgery. If I would have
out
worked
to
before,
core and apple, honeymooners.
even the amount of training, like there's rest is important, but
Yeah.
NHL players now, some of them do a half-hour workout after a game.
Yeah. Totally. It's a great time to do it. Yeah.
And they'll rest the next day, or they scale back, and then the next day for a game they're ready. But
Yeah.
the NHL players are in elite shape now.
Yeah.
And
We weren't.
we were not.
No,
Okay.
we were not.
I got in shape.
Remember the last year, Gresh, when you hired the personal trainer?
I started in 74 and I got in shape in 88.
Did you hire a personal trainer?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
The Hanson system I joined down in Manhattan on Green Street. You used to take the subway down twice a day. And I worked out in the morning and the afternoon. 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Like, how strong Gresh was as it was
Yeah.
on the ice.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember that year. Now he was fit. Like, it was pretty impressive.
It was amazing. I'll never. The first day I was in there, right? He goes, "Okay." I go, "Listen." I go, "I don't want to talk. Come here to work out. Okay? You want to talk? Give me a call." So we became really good friends. But anyway, so he first day I'm working out, and about a half an hour in, 45 minutes in, I go, "Oh, gotta go to the bathroom." Went to the bathroom, laid on the floor. I thought I was going to die. I thought I swear to God, I was laying on it. This was like maybe an hour, not even an hour into it. And I'm going, because we set this whole thing up to do it. And I laid on the floor in there for at least 20 minutes. And I thought, this is it. I'll never get up off the floor. I won't be able to walk. I won't be able to. And I remember going home, and I used to go back to I lived on 86th Street, 84th and 3rd, whatever.
Yeah.
Get off the subway, walk home. And I remember walking home, and that day wasn't that bad, but the next day I couldn't move the arms up like this. I couldn't go that. I couldn't do anything first week. And what I was having for lunch every day, because I'd work out in the morning and work out in the afternoon, right? 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Cigarette?
Well, no, I didn't. I quit smoking then too.
Oh, nice.
And I went and I was eating pasta with vinegar, black pepper.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my. So I didn't want to. I would eat that just to get the carbs, like.
Why the vinegar, Ron? I'm not doubting it, but I've never done that.
I don't know why. I needed some taste. I needed some taste on there. I didn't want to make the sauce and all that stuff because I didn't want it to be like any kind of fattening stuff in there. So I just ate that.
Oh, very cool. How about you, Mel? Did you ever get a personal trainer?
No,
You had Rochelle there to help you.
no, didn't know her back then. No, I just didn't. But the one thing I took,
You knew Rochelle from your Edmonton days. What are you talking about?
anyways, I
You forgot when you met her?
what was the
Mel, you've
question?
been married for 35 years now. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I asked if Rochelle helped you with your personal training. You said
I'm
you hadn't
good.
met her yet.
I'm doing some of these tests, and they say the first thing that old people get is arthritis and memory loss. So, what was the question?
So
That's
how's your workouts going? How are your workouts going?
Yeah,
That's the second thing that goes.
I can
No,
tell you
that's
one
true.
thing when it goes to the core and all that. The way I was walking in the beginning of October, so about a month ago, after doing physio and weights and exercises and that, I can actually, there was like a 80% improvement in my knee. So like the guys that, I think they take it a little bit too far. Like I was going to say, I think, in Vancouver here, we were done in April. As soon as the season was over, we were done. I didn't do a thing until July. That's when I started working out. So,
Mel, who asked you about your knee?
well, it has to do with physio and the core and all that crap.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
Core.
I want to know.
The
I
core.
want to know everything about your life.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways,
Let's
I
get
gotta
to something.
I
Let's get to
gotta
something. Where you going?
so
How about the guy that with the farm team in Pittsburgh?
All right, but we got to be very careful on this subject, okay?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just saying.
So anybody that doesn't know the story, Pittsburgh's minor league team, the head coach was Clark Donatelli. The assistant coach was Jared Scaldi. Scaldi and his wife and Donatelli went out to dinner one night, and I guess had several adult beverages. Scaldi got up to go to the men's room, and Clark Donatelli molested Scaldi's wife at the table. And then, for some strange reason, they were going home. Donatelli told Scaldi to get in the front seat and drive, and Clark Donatelli got in the back seat with Scaldi's wife and attacked her again. So Scaldi and his wife went to the team, went to Bill Guerin, supposedly, who was assistant GM in Pittsburgh, told him what had happened. He told him not to say anything. And they went ahead and said something anyways, and ended up firing Scaldi. The team claimed that they fired Scaldi because of COVID. He obviously thinks it was because he was a whistleblower laws. So now they're suing, Scaldi and his wife are suing the Pittsburgh Penguins and Mario Lemieux and everybody. So
was Scaldi a player too?
I played with him in Calgary.
Yeah, he was a player too.
Yeah, they both were.
Well, like I know what Ron's going to say. If anybody did that to my daughter, right? So why wouldn't Jared do?
Well, I know, but I know, but Mel, that's not the issue. Is that they went to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh told them not to say anything. Another case again where somebody's coming to with a claim of an abuse by one of their team members, and they didn't do anything about it. So
who was the GM there? Or who was
Bill Guerin was the assistant GM, so he would be in charge of the Pittsburgh minor league team.
The farm team, yeah.
he's responsible there? Fire him. Fire his ass.
Was that Jim Rutherford? He would have been the GM of Pitt.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But Guerin has gone on. Now he's in Minnesota. He's
Yeah.
the GM of Minnesota. He left Pittsburgh.
So, that doesn't leave anybody off the hook because you go to different teams.
No, he's
I'm just saying that
is that about the same time that Rutherford took a leave?
no. This incident happened
Prior,
like 4 or 5 years ago. Would you say?
I think it was 2 years ago, James. I think it was 2000.
just 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
are you positive or are you just guessing, Tom?
I think I said pretty sure. I can say it again. So the sad thing from the NHL standpoint again is that there's another case of somebody coming to the team with a claim of abuse, and the team not doing anything about it. So
Yeah. Well, I understand the abuse part there, but I don't think I think it's more. The beach thing is much more.
yeah, we're not comparing them at all. It's just another case of
Much more of a really disgusting case than this is. This is a man and a wife and whatever they were
well, again, it's another case of a team being notified of some form of abuse. We're not trying to say which one's more or less, and then not acting on it, right? So
and the other thing is, Gresh, like I think all of us here would say, well, geez, if someone touched my wife, you know, something would happen. But whether that's right or not, and that's not, I mean, maybe, first of all, maybe Jared Scully didn't know about it till later, you know, when his wife and maybe he was intimidated by his head coach. Maybe he was, you know, maybe his head coach like was, you know, he knew, okay, what am I going to do? It's either I lose my job or if I accuse my coach of doing this, my boss.
Yeah, no.
And apparently he approached Donatelli too, and Donatelli said to him, "Listen, I don't remember. I was too drunk." That's
a pretty bad excuse, though.
I know. 2018 is when it happened.
Wow.
3 years.
Okay, 3 years ago. You guys are right in between there. That's good. So then he got fired when COVID comes. So yeah, it'd have to be
right
18, 19, whatever.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, James, coaches aren't getting fired because of COVID, right?
No, but there have been some coaches where teams have said, and I know this could have happened in the American League and definitely happened in junior when teams have said, okay, we're not going to hire anyone until COVID is over. We're not hiring anyone new. In that case, they might have just said, okay, we're not having a season this year. We're keeping the head coach and we're going to hold off on the assistants. Right. I know that did happen in some cities.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of these things too that, you know, this stuff happens and then it gets swept under the rug and then the whole subject goes away. And that's the thing. I think they got to keep, the NHL has to really make a mission here to make sure that there's a whole education here of everybody. Again, I keep saying I think the NHL's got an opportunity here to take the lead, to educate people that abuse does happen in many different forms. And that if somebody comes to you with, you know, you need to be that person that's available. So if somebody has a claim that they're abused, they feel comfortable talking to you and that something's going to be done about it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said the guy went to the GM or to Guerin, whatever his name was?
With the Bill Guerin.
Don't say anything?
I'm paraphrasing Ron. It's something like that.
Allegedly?
Yeah.
That mean, okay. That's pretty bad. I mean, you got I don't know. I don't know. It's all that stuff is just so disgusting that.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like if you have like, well, Jeep, you have daughters, Mal, Tom, you don't, but it'd be a very sad day.
Yeah.
Whoever it was.
And the sad thing is too that, you know, these people that are running these teams are being told about this.
Yeah.
And just sweeping it under the rug, you know, not doing anything about it.
That's the thing I think that has to be cleaned up.
Like that's where the education needs to come in, that they understand the damage that is done, like in Kyle Beach's case, the damage that's done to that young man. Yeah. And there's so many other people out there that it's happening to. And
I think that the guy that you represented, Tom, what's his name? Kennedy?
Sheldon Kennedy, yep.
I think that the NHL should hire him.
Yeah.
And he should go around and talk about this stuff and get it out there. And he's willing to. I saw him on Hockey Night in Canada, I think, in the last couple of weeks or the last weekend, whatever.
Well, I tell you, he's a brave man. When he came out against Graham James, he came out all on his own. He did not have to come out public. He still could have gone to the police, the RCMP, anonymously, but he wanted to come out publicly and help other people with it. So
yeah, I mean, I admire that young man. I guess whatever.
Yeah, compared
to you guys, he's young. I mean, he could be a good spokesperson for the league and get it, you know, whatever.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like the educate people about what abuse is all about, the damage that it does to people, and that, you know, if like we need to make it available so that people get abused, they know they've got people to go to tell them they're going to be believed, action is going to be taken. I mean, here you got these cases now. You know, I know we talk about that young Jillian that I have a show with. She's a real hero as well. She was abused by her partner for years, and she talks about how everybody says, well, why didn't you just leave? They say, well, there's so many other factors that go into it. She tried to leave. One tried to call the police. The guy broke her phone. So it's
Did they have kids?
What's that?
No kids?
No.
this is just a question. Does the league have, like the NHL, American League, Junior League, do they have seminars for coaches and stuff that all get together?
We do. I mean, I can't speak for the NHL, but I have to take about 3 to 4 courses every year, usually in August. Some of them are like, a couple of them are like 2 or 3 hours, but there's one long one that's like 4 to 6 hours. I can't do it in one sitting. And it's dealing with all these situations.
And USA Hockey has a good program called Safe Sport. So when you go to coach a youth hockey team in the U.S., you have to go through this course, and it's not too long, but it is the same thing. To their credit, it's eye-opening. It reminds you of things, not to be left alone in the locker room or a car with another child, and make sure that another child isn't left alone.
But wouldn't that benefit the NHL?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with these cases happening, the NHL hasn't got the message through to their team personnel what they need to do.
Somebody better wake the fuck up. Excuse me about that. Somebody got to wake up.
I think they're just behind the times, and they've kind of been above it till this year with all this coming out. I would like to think this is all going to change.
In the case of Chicago, they had protocols in place. The Chicago organization did that were not followed.
I understand there's protocols about drinking and driving too. Years ago, but people did still do it. But I mean, you need the NHL. The NHL is the league that people go to play. I mean, junior is a nice place, cheap, nice. Mm-hmm. People want to leave there and go somewhere. AHL, NHL, and that NHL has got to be the leadership on this. It's got to be the main ship that the stuff has to go through. I think, don't you think? That's my opinion.
Yeah, and I know this isn't the rational, but the NHL would look better too. It's just like it's a win for them. It's a win for the people out there.
I mean, you have a guy that came forward, Ken, and that couldn't have been easy for him. I mean, Tommy, I don't know him. I never met him, but
what he went through, first of all, the abuse. It started when he was 14 years old, and went on for years. And for him then to come out, and I want to be careful when I say this too. There's other players out there. Well, obviously, Theoren Fleury, everybody knows, was abused by the same guy, Graham James. But Theoren Fleury was not ready to come out yet. So that's the key too. You can't force somebody to come out and talk about it. They have to be ready at the time. He was not ready when Sheldon came out. Since then, he has come out and talked about it publicly. So,
well, maybe both of them should work for the league and go around and talk.
Yeah, I think Sheldon has made it more of a mission for him to help others.
Yeah. Well, he could do that. They could do that. The league could do the whole thing. What they could do it for the league, for the players, for the minor league.
We need to be clear too. The league has done some great things. They got Willie O'Ree with the diversity program, and I mean, so they've done stuff already in other areas to help people. It's just the same thing, same business, same model, really.
Sheldon spoke to our whole league last year on Zoom. He did it division by division. And it was outstanding. And all 7 teams in our division, all the players and coaches and staff. And,
I think it's a great thing to get that stuff out there and get somebody talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that not because he's your client, Tom, but I heard him talk the other night, and he speaks well.
Yeah, really is. And I'll tell you what a difference in him. When I first met him, well, James, you played with him in Calgary there, right? Always a fantastic young guy. Everybody loved him, but he was just bouncing off the walls all the time. And I remember in Detroit, before he came out publicly and talked about he was getting in trouble with drinking and drugs, and you just couldn't understand it because he was such a good guy. But now he's a man who's really gone through a lot of tough times, but got a bit behind him now. So,
well, he should get a lot of credit for that, but he should. I mean, he could be. That's just my opinion. That's what he should be. He should be that for the league. Mm-hmm. And how old is he now?
Sheldon's got to be in his 40s, right?
Yeah. So he's probably around 48.
Yeah.
So that's 30 some years of this.
Yeah.
I mean, since it happened or whatever.
Yep.
I mean,
yes.
But anyway,
Mel, you got any homework for us?
Yes, I do. It's almost like you read, on TSN or Sportsnet. It's like, what team is next? Who's gonna come out next? It's like so negative, and not to make light of it because I'm going to change the subject, but some of the things that have been said about me on this show and all the captions and everything. Like, can I talk to somebody?
Yep, sure. We're here for you, Mel.
I have a
you
question.
guys, no, I need somebody somebody else. So
No.
I need a better sounding board than you three freaking
Well,
James.
How about Ira? How about Ira?
Yeah, Mel.
Can
Ira.
somebody answer this question for me?
Sure, Ron.
I know this is going to sound stupid, but
No, Ron, it will not.
okay. Is butt cheeks one word or two words, or should it be spread apart?
I think it's a hyphenated word.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
I don't think so. It's two
No.
words.
2 words.
Butt cheeks would be 2 words. Should
Two
be
words.
spread apart? Okay.
Well, let's go to the other part that we have then. So a rare plant in the Netherlands.
Here goes. Hold on. One, sorry, Mel, I interrupt you. This is breaking
let's
news.
go.
Here. Hold on. This is breaking news. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Our resident spelling expert, Boot Cheeks. Okay. Sorry, Mel. Go ahead.
Is that close
Well-
to that Springs place?
Yeah,
Plant
plant.
Springs, right
Maybe-
next door.
Maybe Ira and Podwell and what's his name, DeVito should come to Plam Springs with us. Wrong.
Springs.
Yeah. Well, let's meet him in L.A.
Sure. LA's a
Okay.
great town too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be there on the 1st.
Out
We don't-
of the Netherlands, there's a 6-foot rare penis plant that just flowered for the first time in 20 years. And this is
Wow.
breaking. I'm not bullshitting.
I know, Mel. I know. I'm only laughing because I think it's just amazing how you get this information. That's all. Yeah.
It's about my size, 6 feet. It
Whoa.
it's out of India, but it actually bloomed in the Netherlands. And obviously the weather in the Netherlands and in India are different. So in the Netherlands, obviously the environment has to be humid, lubricated, and
Well, is it in shape? Is it hard?
it's like a cactus, but it looks like a penis.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen a picture of it, Mel?
Yeah, I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Instead of walking, I got on the internet and did the homework.
Right.
So
It's
it's
called the penis plant.
penis plant out of the Netherlands. It's Amorphophallus decus sylvi, 6
Right.
feet.
Right. Huh. That's a big penis.
Needs warm and humid environment and well lubricated.
Okay, I've got an image coming up here of the penis plant. Really doesn't look like a penis. Well, I mean, it's
Maybe spelled with 2 N's.
so there's. I don't know if we can see that there. Not home. So it's like a cone shape, but I mean,
Yeah.
I only report it, Tom.
Good point. You're right, Mel. I'm sorry. You're right.
Here's another one for you, because we're
Yep.
talking about. So
Penis.
yeah, well, no, this is science, Tom. Like, are you interested in
Oh,
science?
shit. This is a science
So-
section. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, science. So, did you know that jellyfish have survived for over 650 million years with no brain?
Say it one more time, Ron. Mel. Sorry.
I'm Larry.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
The jellyfish has survived for over 650 million years with no brain. You know where I'm going with this one?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
How do they know?
Even stupid people have a chance. All right.
What's like? I was gonna
How do
say
they know?
something.
Because they talk to Wang Chung.
Okay, then what has a heart and no other organs?
Hold on.
Stupid.
Hold on. Let's just think this through. A heart? Is it a
What has a
human?
What? No,
Is it some kind of animal?
no. What has a heart and no other organs?
There's a plant that has a heart. I don't know. I don't
I'll
What?
tell you next week. I'll tell you next week.
He doesn't know the answer.
Yeah, it is a deck of cards.
know.
Got a lot of hearts.
Yeah, a lot of hearts.
It's got 12 hearts.
13, Chief. 13.
13. That's right.
Oh,
Anyway,
good homework, Mel. Good job, because you really an artichoke is what I was thinking about. Good job there, George.
that penis is like a mouse, right?
A penis is like a mouse.
Well, that penis you're talking about, like a hippopotamus, I mean, whatever like that. Couldn't be-
What?
What?
Penis would be on
I
a
have to go back and watch the show to figure out what happened.
hippopotamus. Not a mouse. Oh my God.
Hey, Mel, you said so you didn't go walking this morning at 4 a.m.
No,
Did
I
you-
did not. I do
But
not
you usually do go for a walk.
I do not.
You're on Tommy's program. You're
No.
doing that.
So
No.
yeah, James, good point by you. So he just told us he didn't go for a walk, but he never goes for a walk. So
I wanted to clarify that.
yeah,
How many people get up at 3:30 in the morning and go for a walk? Besides one that we know.
I'm sure there's other people out there that do it.
No.
No, maybe not.
How many people walk with you at that time?
I feel like there's millions of people out there with me.
You're by yourself. Okay.
The raccoons that chased
The
off.
skunks are out there, so I told us I have to yell without going down the road because it's just this. If I scare the skunks right on top of them, I'm going to get sprayed.
Like,
So,
when you go out your front door, do you go left or right?
yes,
Perfect. So we know which way you
I go to the left.
Why don't you take the barking dogs of your neighbors and take them for a walk at 4
Well,
in the
I
morning?
am tempted. I am tempted at 3:30 in the morning to get up and start barking and wake up all the dogs. But there's other people. I have a really nice family that lives next to me. They have a young daughter, so I've got to be aware of that. So, but
Yeah.
but I am tempted to. Yeah. But the sad thing about it is it's kind of separated the community. You know, the barking. You know,
Yes?
yeah, it's sad. It's a sad thing. It's just I feel the tension in the air when I walk outside now.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think those couple of times where
hear them barking.
I think those couple of times where I'd had a couple of cocktails and started to bark
So
myself.
that was no dog barking then.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of separated the community.
Really?
Yeah, I feel.
I think it's only the back of your place that they bark. They don't bark on this side.
Well, it's just the one to your right there. I'm surprised you don't hear that one.
Hasn't barked since I've been home.
Yeah, it has.
Only on Sunday.
So you guys haven't asked me about. I did tell you I'm coaching the Greenwich High School women's hockey team, assistant coach.
Yes.
Just
Have
right-
you done anything with that?
Not yet. No, we're just getting all prepared.
I've got a question for you, Tom.
Okay, Mel.
You went to Frankenmuth, Northern Michigan, right?
I did. I went to Marquette, where Northern Michigan is, but I did go. I did frequent Frankenmuth. Yes.
Yeah, an hour and a half from. Anyways, so with all these requirements, how the hell did you pass?
He didn't.
Pass what?
Well, all the seminars and everything you have to take, tests and you have to take, and
Oh, the coach.
background checks and RCMP checks and I don't know, what do you call them? New York police checks and Connecticut checks.
The record is clear. Although when I went to coach the high school team, they needed my high school records from when I went to high school, and it seemed it was a long time ago. I actually thought I did pretty well in high school, grade wise.
You did, Tom. You did.
When they sent it through, I don't know what happened. It might have been misprint or something like that. I don't know. Misprint. I don't know.
How about your family, Tom? You had one sister, right?
Yes, Ron, that's correct. I
Okay.
had two parents as well. I have a mother and a father as
This
well.
way here. Of all the people in your family, right, that went to high school,
Yeah.
you were the best son with the best marks that they ever had.
You know, Ron, that's why I love you, like a brother. It's like you're able to.
Those are the things.
You'll find the positive in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a brother either, but I was second.
You're
My
second,
marks were really good in high school.
second best brother.
Yeah.
Oh God, when's your next game, Jeep?
Today. Playing
Oh, that's right.
Red
Yes,
Deer.
yes, yes. You told us that. Yeah.
Remember Steve Konowalchuk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he coaches Red Deer.
Oh wow.
Brent Sutter stepped down. He's just GM.
Oh,
Owner GM is Brent Sutter, and
Yeah.
hired Steve this year, and he's
okay.
really playing well. They've beat Edmonton 3 times.
Wow.
And you smacked them around, didn't you?
No, we beat them by 1 goal. So
You beat somebody 10-0. Brandon?
we just beat Lethbridge 7-0.
7-0. Yeah.
That was our last game.
No,
You actually lost weight.
no, I buy bigger shirts now.
Took your hat off.
I buy bigger shirts. I got to run. I'm going to go to the doctor.
All right, go get him. Good luck.
Like it was like a so much fun talking to you three that my whole week is made now.
It's Thursday already. It's almost over.
You ready to go? Oh, it's my little son.
Your little son, yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
argue-
Good luck.
I don't
Take
argue.
Good luck with that probe there. Good luck with that anal probe.
Just grin and
You didn't know
bear.
you're getting that? You didn't know you're getting that, Ross?
Slowly.
I'm not getting it
Oh,
I'm all done that stuff already. I did that months and months ago.
oh, so okay. What are they doing today? What are they doing?
Just going for a little checkup for my ticker, and then I want to get a what do you call it, a second shot, or the booster shot. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
I'm gonna check to see to get that, and then what else I want to get? I want to
You
get.
get the shingle shot. You should get the shingle shot too.
I had that already. Got
Oh,
it
you
on
had that?
Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I want to get the what do you call it?
what do you call it?
Cortisone shot in my back. I got to get that so I can walk nice. And then what else am I going to get? That's
Get a
about it.
juicer too. Stop and get a juicer.
Georgie,
That's a lot of shots, Gresh.
juicer.
Like,
Amazon. She goes, everything's on Amazon.
Get some Botox too, maybe. Mark Harris is saying get some Botox. What's that all about? Botox.
For what?
Pneumonia. How about pneumonia?
Oh, Bad
Get them.
Bad-
Miss-
Bath and Beyond has them too. My daughter said.
What? Pneumonia shots?
No, the other thing.
the
There you
juice.
go.
May as well get the flu shot while you're there too.
No, I don't get the flu.
How about shingles?
I drink ginger. I don't
That's
get
right.
the
He's ginger. He's a ginger man.
flu. I have ginger every morning.
Yeah. Then you're gonna get shot in the butt cheeks. They're saying here too. Butt cheek. No, I think it says two T's there, Claire.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it does.
That's the butt.
Oh,
That's the butt cheeks. Like
but butt cheeks. Shot in his butt cheeks.
What's with these people with the 2 or 3 names?
All right.
Now 2 is okay, Mel. It's 3 or 4.
Oh, Jeep, you're on fire today. You're not, nothing's going by you.
no first name, just
What about those people with 2 names? Man, they're nuts.
uh, okay. I gotta go.
All right.
I got to
See you,
go
Ron
too. I got to
Dresser.
take a call.
Ron, you've only got 2 names, you know.
Hello.
You're smart enough.
I only got one name. Look at Ron.
See you guys.
See ya. All right, Jeep. Good luck tonight.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks. You guys
See you,
take
buddy.
care.
See you later. Bye.